Good morning, my dear students. Welcome to our class. In previous class, we have learned about Python. We introduced concept of Python, in which Python can be run in two modes. They are script mode and interactive mode. And then we discussed about Python tokens. In tokens, there are many classifications like variables, keywords, identifiers, etc. We discussed about keywords and identifiers in the previous class. So what's a keyword? Keyword is the words that are already defined in the Python's library is known as keyword. For example, if, while, int, char, string, these all are keywords. And what's an identifier? Identifier means a user can create his own variables or his own data by using identifiers. Either it will be a function name or it will be variable name. So identifier is created by the words. We can give any name as the identifier. Then we discuss some rules about identifier. In that we specify that we can use alphanumeric character, we can start with underscore, and there will be some reservations also. That means we cannot use special symbols like at the rate, hash, dollar sign, etc. We cannot use keyword as an identifier. Then next is variables. What's an variable? Variable is an identifier itself. For example, suppose we are doing a program in which we have to find addition of two numbers. Suppose it is 10 and 20. We can simply add 10 and 20, but this is not a good practice. To add two numbers, we will store these two numbers in some name, some identifier. We can give any name as identifier like A, B, C, student, class, IP, CS, etc. So we can give any identifier. Suppose A, we can give us A equal to 10, B equal to 20, like that. This A and B are known as variables. As the name implies, variables means the value which is varying. We can change the value in a variable. Suppose first we declare A equal to 10. Then after some time we can write as A equal to A plus 20. A plus 20 means previous value of A equal to 10. Then 10 plus 20 will be 30 will be the answer. So as the name implies, the value which the identifier which varies is stored in variable name. So variable is an identifier whose value can change. For example, our age. Our age is changing in every year. Our age is incremented by 1. So it is a variable. Value of a variable can be string. String means group of characters like our name, like your name, Muhammad, Ram Shankar, like that. That is a string. Or our value of variable may be integer. Integer means like 10, 20, 30, 40, and so on. Value of variable may be single character like y, and single character, only one character. Value of variable may be float value. Float values means 3.5, 10.5, 5.5, and so on. So here there is some examples to create variable. In Python, it's very simple to create variable name. We can give any name like gender, student, son. We can give any name, any English name, A123, gender 123, B123. We can give any alphanumeric numbers as variable name. That is, variable is an identifier. The rules for identifier is the same as the rules of variable. We can use variable. Variable is an identifier. We can use the variable name same as identifier because variable is an identifier. So gender equal to M. Here variable name is gender, value equal to M. Here this M is enclosed in single quotes. Single quotes means it is a character. M is a character. Character means only one character is there. Single character. To enclose single character, we will use single quotes. A, B, C. We can give any type of character like A, B, C, etc. So, we can give character by using single quotes. In next line, variable name is message. As I told, we can use any name as variable name. In this message equal to keep smiling, which is enclosed in double quotes. Double quotes means it is a string. String means group of characters like our name, Anirudh, Ahmad, like our name, Sando. So these all are strings. So string contains group of characters. String is normally enclosed in double quotes. We can use single quotes also for string in Python only. Python language we can use single quotes also, but normal procedure is using double quotes for string. Next variable name is price. Price equal to 987.9. That means this price is a number type. There are many types of number. We will study in detail. We will study about character, string, numbers in detail in next portions. So don't worry about it. Now let's look at an example. Price equal to 987.9. That means our number contains a point part. So a real part, there is a whole number and a fractional part is also there. So this type of number is known as fractional numbers. Fractional numbers. For fractional numbers, in Python we are specified it as float. Float. F-L-O-A-T. So this price is a variable name which has value of 987.9. If we are using a variable, then before that we have to assign a value to a variable. That means if we are doing a plus b, then before that when we are performing a plus b, before that we must give the value of a equal to something, the value of b equal to something, and so on. So before using or before performing some calculation, we have to give value to the variable. So variables must always be assigned. This is known as assignment operator. Assignment operator means we are giving values to the variable. So variables must always be assigned values before they are used in the program. So otherwise it will read an error. Wherever a variable name occurs in the program, the interpreter replaces it with the value. That means, if suppose we had given a equal to 10, then suppose we are doing a plus b, then this a is replaced by 10. So before doing an operation, the values is assigned to the variable. Assignment means we are giving values to the variable by using equal sign. So these all are about variables. So let's discuss once more. Variable is an identifier. By using variable, we can give values. We can use identifier as a variable name. We can give any type of value like string. String means group of characters, or character. Character means single character, whether it is A, B, C, 1, etc. And we can give numbers. Numbers, there are two forms mainly. They are integers like 10, 20, etc. Or we can give floating point values like 10.5, 3.5, etc. Here are some examples for variable name. In this example, gender, message, and price are variable name, and gender is assigned with a value m, which is a character because it is enclosed in single quotes. Message is assigned with a value keep smiling, which is a string. That means it is enclosed in double quotes. Price is a number which contains floating point or which contains precision point, so it is known as float. So there is a rule that means variable must be assigned value before it is used in the program. So we can explain two programs here. First program is how can we write? We want to print save earth. Then what will be the program? For this simple, to output. Output means to get something from the computer. For this output function, we are using print. Print. Output means we are printing something or we are accessing some result from the computer. For this, we are using print statement. So to print, save earth and preserve future, just two statements are needed in Python. They are print, which is a default function or which is a function inside Python language. Inside parenthesis, this bracket is known as parenthesis. We are using double quotes because this save earth is string, double quotes, and inside that we are writing save earth. And in next line, print preserve future. That's also a string, so we use double quotes. So by using this statement, if we run our program, we can use both method, either by script mode or by interactive mode. In both method, after running the program, we will get the output as save earth and preserve future. This is the output. So to get the result from the computer, we will use an output function which is known as print, P-R-I-N-T, which is already defined in the Python library. This print function is already defined in the Python library. Then to add two numbers. Add two numbers means suppose you want to add 10 and 20. We already told that to add two numbers we have to use variable name. We can do simply 10 plus 20, but it's a good method to use variable name. So for that we can give any variable name. Here we use num1 as the first variable name, which is equal to 10. num2 equal the second variable name, which is equal to 20. We can, instead of num1 and num2, we can use a and b. Instead of 10, 20, we can use any integer values. The result equal to num1 plus num2. What happened? This num1 is replaced by the value of num1, which equal to 10. This num2 is replaced by the value of num2, which equal to 20. Say then what will be the output? Num1 plus num2 equal to 10 plus 20 equal to result will be 30. So 30 will be the output. But when we are getting output, we have to print using print function. Then only we can display the result. So the output becomes print result. That means num1 plus num2, 10 plus 20, which equal to 30. Then output will be 30. So hope you understand this program. And there is another program which is used to find the area of a rectangle. You know, area of a rectangle can be found by using the equation length into breadth. So we have to give two inputs. Input means the values which are supplied by the user. So to find the area of rectangle, we have to give two input, length and breadth. So here length, we can use any name like LB, etc. Here length equal to 10, breadth equal to 20, area equal to length star breadth. For multiplication, we are using star operator, which is known as asterisk. And print area will give the output 10 into 20 equal to 200. So these are the example program. After studying data types, you can understand this program. And I think you have some doubt regarding this symbol, this hash symbol. Hash program 32 hash to find the sum of two given numbers. In Python, we are using hash to give commands. Commands means for the understandability of the user, commands are used. So these portions will work in the interpreter. We will use interpreter in Python program. These statements will work, but these statements will not work. It is for user to identify by the user. So commands are used for the understandability of the program. So for this hash is used before. So hash print function in Python displays the output, means this print function is used to display the output. So this hash function will not work by the interpreter. So that is specified in this statement, single line command, and interpreter simply ignores it. So that's all for today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.